Hello, I'm Tan the Tambio TC channel, and I wanted to show you some of the things I've gotten. I've had these on pre-order a long time ago. Well, except maybe the Batman stuff in the back, but some of the others definitely. And this one was just like 14 bucks, so that was lucky. Also, of course, because McDonald's has Mario stuff, I had to collect something, and I got 3 of him. I gave one to Dave. I'm gonna give one to Josh. So, freaking sucks. Here's some of the, before I get to him, some accessories. I do have the other accessories, but they're off to the side, further away from me. But yeah, I got Megatron. Now, I showed that I got regular Skeletor, so I also have Megatron Skeletor, and of course his frickin' accessories want to fall right out of his hand and off of his arm. But I really like this figure. This figure has some cool accessories. Okay, that just doesn't want to go in his hand, I guess. And I hit the camera. Frick you, camera. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool figure. Now get the frick out of the way. So, I would transform this, but that would take too long. My friend actually transformed it at one point because he wanted to see how it transforms. I transformed it back. But I'm a big fan of Megatron. I love his G1 design. So I saw this, and I just had to get it. I absolutely love Megatron, one of my favorite 80s villains from old classic 80s cartoons.
One of my favorite eras of cartoon shows, along with TMNT and many others. G.I. Joe. I'm not really a fan of G.I. Joe, but He-Man, Masters of the Universe.
But yeah, I'm so glad I finally have like a legit Megatron figure. He can go over there with the others. I gotta figure out where the rest of these figures are gonna go, though. That's the only problem. I am kind of running out of space. But he's got a lot of flexibility, and I like that. And his transformation was pretty cool. So glad he comes with his gun. Yeet. This is a pretty dope figure. I love it a lot. I can't wait for Soundwave. I have a Masterpiece Soundwave I'm waiting on pre-order. He is going to be September or October or something around there. I wonder if I showed some of my... I don't think I showed some of my Funko Pop yet, actually. I forgot to show those. So I got this recently. Because why not? Oh, wow, I actually didn't show quite a few things. There's a couple other things I didn't get to show. So I guess these other guys aren't the only things. So let me see if I can get the other things without fricking bouncing the camera. Okay. So I got this. I'm gonna have to put them back where they were. Ooh. Yeah, I got a few things. So, Rodan Raphael. Trying to adjust and move the arms around is kind of weird. But I'm trying to have it focus on Raph, but it's not. It's not focusing on him for some reason. Anyways, I love this figure. I can't get him to stand very easily. I think the same can be said of these. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Then Shredder. I did not have a legit Shredder figure for the longest time, so I'm so glad I do finally. I'm trying to get it to focus on them, but because of the Batmans, it's focusing on them instead. But yeah, I'm so glad I got these. This was actually, believe it or not, the Leo and the other one, Shredder, were actually on clearance, so I had to get them. And I love that frickin' movie. Also have his little knife holstered there. Pretty dope. I'm so glad I have these. The Raphael Rodan was actually really cheap too. And then I had to get this. I love Azrael Batman. And I love the colors on this. I didn't even know it came with its own platform, which is pretty cool. So yeah. All right. Finally, we can get to the stuff in the back. This stuff was actually, other than him, it was hard to get the rest of this stuff to stand, by the way, because it was not having it with this surface. So this, I believe, what is this? Some sort of Justice League Batman. I hate the lighting right now. Lighting is really freaking ugly. Don't know what's going on with that. It's natural sunlight, but I might have to turn on the regular light. Hold on. Hopefully that fixed it a little bit. And let's open up this as well. There we go. How's that? I should have started with that lighting in the first place. Anyways, this is probably my favorite of the three Batmans, because it's closest to, like, classic Batman that it can get. I have a ton of Batman figures. So, I have those 7 in the background there, as well as the 7 Jokers. But, now I have 3 more. I have 2 Batmans down here by my feet, actually, an orange and a green Batman. I know I have a ton of, like, more kiddish than these McFarlane. They're, like, not as good figures, but they were ones I had as a child, and I still have them with me. Ton of those, probably 20 different Batman figures there. So, I also have Lego Batman and such. But, yeah, I have a crazy amount of Batman figures. Not as crazy as the biggest fans and collectors of Batman, of course, but crazy enough that it still looks excessive. But I really like this Batman. I was surprised. This one's the one back there, Hush 2 one, was the one that was selling out the most, though, and I didn't know why until I saw him in person. This is still my favorite of the 3. Love his colors. I love he's like a classic Batman look. He's my personal favorite of the 3. But I realize, let's try and get him not to push the Joker. But I realize that he has a... I hate how it's focusing right now. It's not... Like, I can press this to make it focus, but it's not. So one thing I was disappointed, in a lot of the pictures, the paint looks metallic on his head in the pictures, but it's not. But he does have a pretty good paint job compared to everybody else. Like, even the face, you can tell. He's got accessories, and finally, he's actually got a flexible cape, just like my new 52 Batman. Oh, and I have that figure, too. That's a McFarlane figure, so... how many do I have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 McFarlane figures, and a bunch of frickin' others? That's crazy. But, yeah. I really like this figure, too. I'm surprised that I liked it as much. This, however, is kind of metallic looking. At least shiny, like, color. And the inside's darker. So this is a pretty cool figure. Whoops, sorry. I'll have to find a place for them. But yeah, he had hands and batarang with them. Let's look at this guy next. Now, this is from a this is the Bethelheim Batman, which I believe is Batman's son. Is it Damian Wayne? I believe it's Damian Wayne. Uh, the one that was trained by the frickin' by Ra's al Ghul's League of Shadows. And I never read the book this version came from yet, but now I'm going to have to, because this is a pretty cool design now that I'm seeing it in person. I thought the collar, by the way, was cloth too, but it's clearly painted and plastic or whatever. But I do like the paint job to it. Man, this thing just does not want to focus. I'm so sorry for the lighting as well as the frickin' camera not focusing. My camera sucks ass. I'll have to get a better setup than this one, honestly. But let's get to the thing I actually want to talk about. I do like that the rest of this outfit is cloth, though. But yeah, 2 of these Batmans did not come with accessories. Let's put him over here. All right. And now for the reason I got this set. I got these figures. I do not have a Jack Nicholson, other than that Funko Pop back there. I do not have a Jack Nicholson figure of the Joker. So I had to pre-order this guy. I actually have an extra one pre-ordered still, but I might decide to cancel that if it comes in sooner than later or whatever. But yeah, I'm finally glad I got this. There's like a red version that kind of looks like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker mixed with Cesar Romero's Joker a little bit with a design. But yeah, I'm glad I got this one. And of course I can remove the hat and hair and put on the other hair. Let's see if I can do that now. Ah! It's horrifying looking. He's like a Lego. This is... Okay, there we go. Doesn't look like it's going all the way on, though. That does not look like it's going on all the way. Pretend it's on. It looks like Conan O'Brien's hair. Green. It's this freaking Joker version of Conan O'Brien. I think I liked the hat on his head better. There you go. Yeah, he doesn't look bad, and I'm glad I got him. I love the metallic paint. There's so much to the paint job here. So much going on, and it's such a good figure with so many accessories, too. I actually really like it. It's probably my favorite of all the McFarlane figures I have now. I love the Megatron, and I love this Joker. Those are my 2 most favorites of these. And of course, I do like the Hush 2 Batman, but I think I prefer this Batman just a little more. Like, if I pose this Batman with him. And I actually have a 89 Batman pre-ordered for, I believe, August. So that'll be cool. And I can finally put this guy, like, up here somewhere, as well as I have that Heath Ledger's Joker Batman. So this is perfect. I got both the movie Batmans. Even though this doesn't say it's the 89 Batman on the box and stuff, but it clearly is. It's clearly that. What other Joker wears these pants? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, found these interesting. I'm just glad I was able to get these. I got lucky getting these. And I will see you next time. I hope you have an awesome day. And I will see you next time. I will have to find places to put these and have them displayed. And to, store away whatever accessories I don't currently need right now. But yeah, I'm sure I can figure something out. But yeah, I am kind of running out of room around here. But it's not too bad. You have an awesome day nonetheless. That's about it. See ya. Bye, Jimmy's mom.
Transform and roll out.
Why so serious? Oh, sorry, wrong Batman movie. This town needs an enema. Woo, woo. Why doesn't he have that thing, by the way? Bye.